Jamboree.
I am Scouter Rupilin Jordan Lovijoro from Maharlika Integrated School.
I am Scouter Amalia F. Beldia from Bagong Bayan National High School.
I am Scouter Ruben Rocky of Bagong Bayan National High School.
I'm Scouter Mel Tortan from Maharlika Integrated School. Good morning, Scouts. A pleasant day to every one of us. This time of COVID-19 pandemic, we are faced a lot of challenges like lack of food supply and most especially limitation in going out for our needs. Since we need to make sure that we don't bring COVID-19 in our home. As a scout, there is a need to learn and adjust to the situation we are into given all the challenges we are facing today. Today, we will learn how to make sure that even though we are in lockdown due to this pandemic, we can still supply food for our family. And that is through urban gardening. Urban gardening is a way of planting in a limited space in your home. So we can plant vegetable, fruits, using pots or hanging pots made up of recycled materials like scrap PVC type, plastic bottle, or any liquid container available that you can see at home. Urban gardening is another solution for food shortage or making our time productive during this pandemic. Some do this as a stress reliever to cope up depression. Urban gardening has a unique concept like container gardening, indoor gardening, community gardening, guerrilla gardening, and the green roofs. There is another way of urban gardening, and this is what we call hydroponics, to be discussed by Scoutmaster Amalia Belja to enlighten us about hydroponics.
Good morning, Scouts! I'm Scouter Amalia Beldia from Bagong Bayan National High School. Today, we're going to talk about what is hydroponics. Hydroponics, by definition, means water working in practical use. It means growing plants in a water or in nutrient solution without a soil. And now, what is nutrient solution? A nutrient solution is a carefully proportioned liquid fertilizer used in hydroponic gardening. Hydroponics allow a gardener to grow plants in more efficient and productive manner with less labor and time required. Also, in hydroponic, you provide the exact nutrients your plants need so they can develop and grow. The nutrients are fed directly to the root base, never stressing the plant due to lack of nutrients and water. Virtually, any plant will grow hydroponically, but some will do better than others. Hydroponic growing is ideal for fruit-bearing crops such as potatoes, cucumber, and pepper. Also leafy crops like lettuce, herb, and flowering plants. And now, let us differentiate the traditional gardening and hydroponic gardening. Traditional gardening. Plant roots are in the soil. They support the plant and search for food and water. While in hydroponic gardening, we often use a growing medium in place of the soil. The root of hydroponic plant do not work as hard as those of plant grown in soil because their needs are readily met by the nutrient solution we fed them. There are many advantages of hydroponic growing. This includes less work than soil garden, spacing can be intensive, no water is wasted or consumed by weeds, and it can also set up anywhere. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening. For the next video, let us learn how to do DIY or do-it-yourself hydroponic gardening that you can also do even inside your house. This will be explained by our scouter, Sir Ruben Roque.
morning, Scouts. Welcome again to the first Taguig International E-Jamboree. So this time is we have the application on how the hydroponic DIY or do it yourself. So ito po yung ating mga materials na gagamitin para gumawa kayo ng mga container, growing container para sa mga halaman sa bahay o sa mga walang space. So gagamit po tayo dito ng plastic bottle na soft drinks. So we have styrofoam, styro cup, soldering gun. Instead of hydrotone, stone po yung ginamit natin so that it can help to protect the roots of the plants. So meron po tayo rin manures, cow manures. It is used in fertilizer. Then, nagarit. Okay. Heat insulator or insulation. So, let's start making this one. So first, you have to this style cup. Then use this pencil pen. Guhitan mo natin mag-ilog. Para kung meron kayong maglalagyan ng vegetables. Then, ikat. So for the meantime, so yung hydroponics pala, hydro comes from water. Then yung ponus is liquid. Kaya ang gagawin natin is working water. So gagawa ko ng tayo ng tubig na solution, water solution. Okay. Then we have to put this heat insulator. Ano ba ang purpose ng heat insulator? So, meron siyang dalawang purpose. So, to protect the water from heat temperature and to block the sun para po hindi makapasok o makapenetrate ang araw na dito at hindi magkaroon ng natawag natin green algae. Okay. So, ikakat po natin yan. Then, let's go. Use this duct tape. magandang ilagay yung duct tape kasi mas malikit siya. Okay, next. So, yung ating styro cup, bubutasan po natin ito sa pamamagitan ng using this soldering gun. Kung wala pa kayo soldering gun, so we have to use this lagarin. Okay? When ready to eat, kung dito sa habang mainit ito, yung lagarin muna gamitin natin. So, this one. Para po dito lumusot yung mukha. Okay. So, okay. Next, lalagyan naman natin dito ang styro cup para it becomes your container. Okay, so this styro cup. Okay, so meron na tayong fused product. So, gandaan na natin ng konti. Tapasan. Okay, this is our fused product of do-it-yourself hydroponics. So, yung gagamitin po natin tubig with the use of this solution. So, ang tawag dito ay snap solution. So, we have the snap solution developed in UPLB. So, this one ay the macro and the micronutrients. So, sometimes it's called as nutrient solution. So, gagamit tayo ng tubig. So, siyempre, kung gagamit kayo ng tubig dito, this one, kung galing po sa gripo, so, situate na sa magdamag bago nyo gamitin ito para pasinawin ang chlorine. So, since this is 10 liters, kailangan natin ng 21 ml. So, yung 1 cup of this is 3 ml. So, kailangan natin ng 7. So, 7 drop. Okay, so, huwag muna natin ihalo agad-agad to. So, kailangan mo ng kalawin. So, taste mo natin. After 3 to 5 minutes, saka po natin ilalagay yung the other one solution. So, take note yung nutrient solutions or snap solution, it has already the nutrients needed by the plants. So, nandiyan yung NPK, calcium, and magnesium and calcium para lumakas ang ating halaman. Okay, we have to use this kind of soil. This is sawdust. Okay, mainit na yung ating soldering gun. So, kailangan natin butasin. Ingat lang po tayo kung tayo napasok kung yung may soldering gun. Kung walang available, pwede po yung nagalit. Okay, talit po natin dito. Para dito lumusot ang ugat. Okay. So, now we have to put again another solution. 7. This is 3 to 1 unit lahat. Ito po yung gagawin ng third solution in the hydroponic. Using this. Okay, mix again. Para malo. So this composted sawdust is really good for the plants. So I have here already a 10 days old pichay. Ito po yung ating gagamiting tanim so that you can really know how to plant vegetable in your house. So instead of hydrotone, gagamit po tayo ng bato o stone. Stone po, ilalagay po natin sa ilalim. Okay, so then, maglalagay naman po tayo ng tubig dito sa ating container. So, hydroponic, do it yourself. So, ito yung magiging output ninyo. Yung output ninyo ilalagay dito sa link na ibigay ng concept. So, tingnan po natin kung dapat hindi masyadong nakalunod ang styro cup. Kasi baka malunod yung halaman. So, dapat 1 or 2 cm nakalunod yung tapos with the help of this stone. So, tuloy-tuloy po yan. So, we have to plant this side. Okay? Kung wala kayong available na heat insulator, pwede po yung pinturahan. With the use of this paint, pinturahan po ang container to protect from the sunlight para po hindi tumuha ng green algae. Okay? Pero mas magandang itanim sa mga ganitong hydroponic using this not salt is lettuce. Kasi succulent ang plant na yun. So mahilig siya sa mga tubig. So that's why advisable pong magtanim ng lettuce. Mas mataba ang lettuce sa ganitong method of planting. Yan. Huwag natin papunuin. Okay, so tip na ganyan lang po yung 1 or 2 cm ang labi. So, tapas po yung natin dito. Ayan. Okay, ito po yung ating finished product. So, DIY, you can do it yourself. Kaya yung gumawa ng as many as you can. So, kung may place kayo sa bahay ninyo, may nilagay yan, iliran nyo lang sa gilid. So, you have already your natawag natin urban gardening with the use of this hydroponic. Okay po? Kung gagawa po kayo dito, situate na taparan sa inyong mga magulang para kayo ay tulungan. So, with the help of your parents, so you can do this at home. Okay, parental guidance. Okay po.
Good morning, Scouters! A pleasant morning to everyone. This time of pandemic, urban gardening is so important to somehow ease the uncertainties caused by this plague. But how can we do this if we are living in a highly congested area like Metro Manila, where backyard is not available? In the modern time, urban gardening is very common in those areas. Using empty containers to grow different kinds of plants which can be productive to us. We call this as container gardening. This morning, I will discuss about container gardening, the importance and the benefit of it. What is a container gardening? Container gardening is when plants are grown in a container such as pots, basket, car tires, old boots, or shoes, tin cans, and plastic containers or bottles, rather than into the ground. This kind of gardening is space efficient. It can be designed and arranged whatever setup you want for the garden. If space is restricted, we can design a hanging garden and make it as decoration to add beauty in the place. It doesn't necessarily have to be practiced only in the urban setting. It can be adapted anywhere. The beauty of container gardening is that it is environmentally friendly since we can reuse old containers around our home instead of throwing it as garbage. Likewise, this kind of gardening can easily be moved at all times and as you like. During the time of calamities, we can easily move our garden even inside our home to protect from damaging. Importance of container gardening. Plants in a container are more accessible, grow fewer weeds, require fewer gardening tools, excellent for small and diverse area. It offers endless and creative opportunities, also easier to maintain for a variety of lifestyle, example less work than a larger garden, and fast results compared to organic field vegetable production. Container gardening may also be known as pot gardening. Aside from discovering a new hobby and earning a profit, many people now practice container gardening to survive and to secure their food at home amid the community quarantine. A container gardening is a process of producing food or cultivating any varieties of plants in or around the urban areas instead of purchasing from the market. Benefits of container gardening. First, ready market. Given that food is essential, barter or a process of exchanging goods or services without using money is also becoming popular nowadays. People offer their fruits, vegetables, plants, and seedlings in exchange for what they need. Next, grow food in small land, soil, or area. A common challenge in urban garden is space. But you can utilize any available materials like empty containers, bottles, and tin cans. It would also take a short time for you to produce and have access to food regardless of the market situation. You can grow veggies like pechay in just 20 to 21 days, while for fruit-bearing vegetables, it would only take 2 to 3 months. Once they are ready, you can obtain veggies anytime without leaving home. It requires small capital and provides you alternative employment. The crisis takes a toll on communities, especially to those who have lost their jobs or to those who earn smaller profit compared to before. If you have a container garden, you can get nutritious food and also earn money by selling extra vegetables and fruits you harvest. Next, it improves and sustains household nutritional needs and promotes the participation of family members. Even children can join to make container gardening activities. Lastly, it also promotes food security and safety. Since you are growing your own food and you'll have direct access to fresh vegetables and fruits anytime you need without the need to buy at the market. This will secure your food for your family and will help you save or earn money in the long run. Lately, it provides opportunities for exercise and for a deeper connection to agriculture. Aside from the social, financial, and physical benefits of gardening, several studies also show that it provides psychological effects such as reducing anxiety and stress. So, before I end, I would like to remind you to send your output in the link given by the council. Thank you once again. Good morning, Scouters.